I typically have wonderful things to say about Ipsy. I've been a long time subscriber, but there is a concern that I think a lot of people have. I've seen a lot of people complain about this same thing, and this is the second time it's happened to me, and I'm just like, oh. So if you watched my last unboxing, you know, I was really happy with it, but the one item in there was pretty significantly damaged, and it was this $48 eyeshadow palette, which I thought was gorgeous, but you can see there it got smashed and bumped around a lot, and a lot of these in here you can see, I don't want to lift it too far, were smashed and broken. So after the video, I have the best subscribers. Thank you guys when you comment or give advice. And one of the comments was that I can actually, I think, spray it with alcohol. I'll have to go back and check the comments and kind of repress it. I might try that now. And then someone else was like, oh, just go on the Ipsy, site and tell them it was damaged and they'll send, new one kind of thing. And I was like, yeah, that should be a pretty easy process. Let's do that. And it was. I went on, and it's interesting because you're not actually communicating with like a real person. It's like a robot, or the bot they call it. Usually that can be like a pretty frustrating experience. But that part of the process, I was pretty happy with how smooth it went. It was kind of like multiple choice, and you can pick if you were missing an item or the item was damaged. So I picked damaged. It asked which order. I said it was my December Glam Bag Plus, and then it lists all the items that were in my Glam Bag Plus. So I just, clicked this one, and then it'll ask for a picture. So I submitted a picture of the broken palette. And they're like, great, we'll get a replacement sent out to you. I get an email saying, your accommodation order has shipped. And so I'm expecting, a new palette. And this is what shows up. So again, this is a $48 value. This here, it's a liquid eyeshadow. This is a $22 value. Like I said, this is the second time this has happened to me, and I think only the second time where I have reached out about a missing or defective, damaged, product. And again, I've heard other people say the same thing, that the item that they are sent is not an equal value to what they were missing or what was broken. So before, what had happened, and I remember this had happened to a lot of people, one of the choices was like a face mask set. It was a set of 5 face masks. So the value of that, was a decent amount of money. And when we got our bags, there was only 1 face mask in it. So I'm like, you're missing 4. And I only remember the item that they sent, but the value difference, like, it was awful. And I remember reaching back out to them then, and I was communicating with an actual person, and I just remember being so frustrated because it was like I was speaking a different language, because I'm like trying to explain what I feel is this very simple math. Like, this does not equal this, and like using numbers and monetary values, and either they just weren't getting it. I mean, they have to get it. I think they're just, if that's like their policy, that they just send you whatever they want, and like I don't get it. So I'm interested to hear from others. Like, is this just like a once in a while thing that happens, or if you have been like missing an item or had a product damaged and filled out the form to get a replacement sent, were you sent like the exact same item? I don't know that I've ever heard of somebody getting the same exact item. I'd be interested to hear if that's ever happened. Or B, was it at least similar in value to what was broken? That is not the case of what happened here. And it's so disappointing. I love Ipsy. I've only been getting the Glam Bag Plus, and I was actually considering adding the Glam Bag, so when I do like the unboxings, unbaggings, I can show both. Ipsy, you gotta step up your game when it comes to replacing items that are damaged or missing. That's all I have to say for tonight, but thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.